Okay, welcome to the Man United stream, guys. Hope you're doing well. It is Saturday afternoon and it's a 3 p.m. kickoff today against Nottingham Forest. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good afternoon. Hope you're enjoying your lunch, or it might be a late lunch maybe, or whatever it is. I hope you've settled down and you can now look forward to Man United playing against Nottingham Forest. We're going to go through a quick lineup at first. We're going to discuss who's named, who's in this team, who's not, and then of course we're going to move on and discuss whether United have got a chance today. Of course they've got a chance today. Of course. Come on, surely we should be going and winning today. But before we do that, we're going to go. Guys, if you're just joining, make sure you hit the like button on the video, on the stream. And if you're not a subscriber, what are you doing? Hit that subscribe button, join our community. It's fast growing. It's a Man United community, but you're allowed to join if you're not a Man United fan as well. What else? Let me just think. Can you just hear me okay, guys? Let me just see. Maybe I need to keep my mic a bit closer to me. Let me just make some changes. Let me turn up the gain on here. Let me see. Whilst I do that, actually, let me just quickly first show you the team news. Let me show you the team news. Right, okay, so we've got... This is the team news, guys. Can you see? Can you see what we are looking at in our team news today? We've got Sesko playing up front, which is great news. It's great news. We've also got Mbeumo. It's an unchanged team, by the way, guys. It's an unchanged team. And we've got Casemiro, Bruno Fernandes. It's the usual. I'm really happy that this is our team. Let me know in the comments below what you think about this team. Let me know if you're happy with an unchanged team. This is the first time ever, I think, under Rúben Amorim that we've had an unchanged team. That, for me, is a good, positive sign. It's a sign that United are cooking. Let me know also what you think about the defence. We've still got the same unchanged defence. There's no Lisandro Martinez, and we've got in the midfield, we've got Ahmad playing, by the way. Ahmad again is brilliant news. With Mbeumo down that right wing, Ahmad causes lots of problems. I love it. I love watching Ahmad play because of just what he offers us. He offers us something completely different. He offers us something that we haven't got on the other side of the pitch. Dalot, for me, is a weak link. That's my opinion. You might be completely on the opposite side. You might be thinking, absolutely not. Dalot's brilliant. Dalot does a fantastic job for us. But for me, he just doesn't do it for me. I'll actually give you the lineup of Nottingham Forest as well, because this is quite important. We need to actually look at Nottingham Forest and how they line up, because for us, this is where we've got to neutralise Nottingham Forest. I think we've got to also be able to break down this Nottingham Forest side. We know what Sean Dyche is going to do, the new manager of Nottingham. We've got, he's obviously come from other football clubs. We've seen Sean Dyche. We know what he's about. We know what this guy's about. He loves playing the low line, playing right at the back, just simply keeping his defence solid and not conceding the goal. That's his trademark style of play, and he's already hinted to that as well. He already hinted, like, I think he came out saying something about Rúben Amorim, saying, oh, if I was managing Man United, I would play a 4-4-2 and I'd get better results than Rúben Amorim. No, thank you very much. We do not want Sean Dyche at the club. Thank you. I mean, I don't think there's many Man United fans out there who would want Sean Dyche as the new Man United manager. I mean, that's the last thing we want. Anyway, let me quickly go through the lineup for Nottingham. So here's Forest lineup. We've got Jesus up front, which they need some divine guidance or a miracle, hopefully, to score a goal today. But look, I'm not going to take the mick out of Nottingham, because they're still a very good side. They've still got very good players. I think that midfield is very good in Anderson and Douglas Luiz. They're going to be very defensive. They're going to. That's what I see happening. I might be completely wrong. They might come out and start attacking us, but I can't see that happening. I can't see that happening. I think they're obviously they've got Hudson-Odoi, who's out on the right wing. He's going to be a danger man. I can see Gibbs-White, of course, is the all-round top player that they've got in this team. And again, he's going to be the guy who's everything's going to go through, whether it's going forward or defensively. So he's going to be a problem for us. That defense is where we're going to struggle if we are going to struggle today. We're going to have to unlock this defense. Nottingham haven't had a great season so far. They've not had a great season. Of course, they've been this is their third manager in succession. They had Big Ange. They had who else was it? Oh, I can't remember now. Can't remember. My head's all over the place today. But anyway, this is their third manager in a short space of time. Can they get their stuff together and start actually playing some football against Man United? They're at home. They're going to be very hard to break down. That's all I can believe. I can think about, because I just feel I can't see Dyche lining them up in any other way. So that is the lineup for Nottingham Forest. Let me know in the comments below what you think about this lineup. Let me know if you think that this is going to be a straightforward game. Fill me with a little bit of confidence, maybe. So drop your comments below. Let me know if you think this is going to be a straightforward game, or whether you think it's going to be a difficult game for Man United. I think, look, I'm not going to get carried away. Of course, we're on good form, but this is going to be a different type of game, a kind of game that we're going to have to play a different type of football than what we've already been doing in recent weeks. Obviously, we played Liverpool, we played Sunderland at home, but Sunderland are quite an attacking team. They didn't sit back. They did not sit back. They tried to give as good as they were getting, and they got caught out. Anfield, of course, it was a different game. Liverpool, again, were very attacking. United were playing the counter-attacking type of football. And then we saw the Brighton game. Again, Brighton are a team that do not like to sit back. They do like attacking, do like moving forward. And again, United, it favoured United. United had gaps to go into. I can't see that happening today. I cannot see it happening today. I hope it is. I hope Nottingham Forest come out and say, right, we're going to go and win. We're going to go and give as good as we're going to get. We're not going to sit back and defend. But I just can't see that happening. And that's where I'm thinking United might get a little bit stuck today. Might get a little bit stuck if we do not play the right football. It's going to be a very, very difficult game. Absolutely. I'm thinking that we have to be patient. We're going to have to ride out a very defensive team, and then try and just simply I don't know what we're going to do. I don't know what we're going to do. I'll be honest with you, because I've not seen United break down any defences so far. So far in this season, we've had fairly open games. We've not had any team turning up and just parking the bus. This is going to be the first time I predict that we're going to see a team that's going to literally park their bus and not let United score, and try and frustrate United, and then try and counter-attack and maybe get a goal, a 1-0 win. That's what is the plan. Sean Dyche is classic. He's a classic manager who plays long balls over the top, and we saw that. We saw that against Brentford. We saw that against Brentford, where we got caught out because of the long balls, the quick long balls. United were trying to break down Brentford, and each time they were attacking, boom, they were playing the ball over the top, and Thiago just kept getting to the ball, and obviously scored 2 goals in that game, and we were made to look silly in that game, and I do not want that to happen today. So I want United to be careful. I want United to be alive to the situation, that they're going to try and counter us. That is the formula, or the play style that I think he's going to go for. Dyche is going to go for that play style. Let me know in the comments below if you agree with that, guys. If you think that's something that is going to happen, or do you think we're gonna go and smash him? We're going to go and smash him. Let's wait and see. Let's wait and see. Okay, I've come on a bit early today because I wanted to kind of go through everything in terms of what's going on. And I've got some footage of the players arriving, actually, so that was pretty cool as well. Let me just put that up if I can. Let me put that up. Let me see. Here we go. So we had the players arriving earlier. We had Mbeumo. They look very calm. Bruno Fernandes, Senny Lemons. Here we got De Ligt and Mount. Mount's not featuring today, by the way, so Mount's not playing in today's game. It's an unchanged team, guys. It's an unchanged team from last week's win at home. This is it. This is where we get to see an unchanged team, and you know that, okay, this is really positive because Rúben Amorim hasn't changed a winning team. This is the first time ever under Rúben Amorim where we haven't had to change a team. Of course, some of the times he's had to change teams because of injury, and some of the times he's had to change teams because players haven't performed, and he's tried to put out a different system, tried to do something different. It's going to be fascinating. It's going to be fascinating no matter what. Of course, look, people have been getting carried away. Fans have been getting carried away. Some of the fans saying, look, you know, we can do this, we can do that. I feel that United just need to just be professional today. They need to be professional. It's not going to be all easy for them. It's going to be difficult. And I just want United to show that, that professionalism, and know exactly how to play these kind of teams. These are tough games away from home in the Premier League. This is what you get, and this is it. This is where we're going to have to play a different type of game. That's all it is. That's all it is, guys. We're going to have to play a different type of game. It's not going to be the same as we've had in a couple of weeks where we've been full on attacking and getting our way. I hope United can get an early goal. That's what this game needs. It will need an early goal. If we can get a really early goal, we're going to be cooking, because Nottingham Forest will have to come out and play then, and that's not going to be part of their game plan. Their game plan today is going to be to sit back. It's going to be to sit back and not do anything. Anyways, guys, let me bring up the team news once again for you so you can have a look yourselves on the team news. So we've got team news. Sesko playing up front again. I'm really hoping that he scores a goal today. I hope that he gets his chance and he puts it away, because he does desperately need another goal to really get his confidence booming. Then we've got Mbeumo, who doesn't need any more confidence booming, because he is absolutely on fire for Man United, scoring God knows how many consecutive goals in consecutive games. Absolutely brilliant. Kuna as well got his first goal for Man United at Old Trafford last week against Brighton. A great time to get a goal. Honestly, brilliant goal as well. He had another man of the match performance for me. He was brilliant against Liverpool and against Brighton. Then we got Ahmad. Again, Ahmad has been sensational for me. Really, really plays well with Mbeumo. That link-up play, that already knowing each other's play, knowing exactly where to be, what runs to make. The overlap runs are brilliant. Casemiro has been playing really well. At least 60 minutes. He gives us decent 60 minutes. He controls that midfield, but he's getting a lot of help now from the two number 10s that are dropping back as well, and the centre-backs who are pushing up. So the midfield is finally looking like it's a bit more solid in this formation, in this system. And then we've got Bruno Fernandes. He's been rather quiet for me. Rather quiet. I think he's had decent spells in games, but I think he's doing a different type of job, and he knows that, look, he has to sacrifice some of his attacking play by sitting a little bit deeper, doing a lot more work when it comes to defensive work. And so he's been good. He's been solid. He's been putting in a shift for us. Dalot, for me, the biggest weakest link in this team. I'm not a big fan of Dalot. There's lots of fans who are. There are lots of people I speak to who absolutely love Dalot, but there's lots of fans who agree with me as well. So look, football is a game of opinions. We all have our opinions of certain players. Some people don't like Bruno Fernandes. I think Bruno Fernandes is a very good player, but I don't think he's a good captain. But then again, that's another topic. Let's not go on that right now. We've got to think positive. We've got about 5 minutes before the kickoff today. So anyway, guys, make sure you hit the like on the stream. Make sure you share with other Man United fans. And of course, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Anyway, so then we got Lenny Euro. He's been playing. He played last week. I thought he had a very good game. I thought he was very good, solid. He's just solid. He's a solid centre back next to De Ligt as well. He's been sensational. De Ligt has been our best centre back in this season so far. Absolutely brilliant. And then we've got Luke Shaw. I think he had a good game against Brighton, actually. So Luke Shaw, getting in there. I mean, he again, I sometimes look at him and think, he could be a little bit better. But against Brighton, he did make a few key interceptions, a few key tackles that led to 2 goals. So that brilliant play from Luke Shaw, and that's his job, moving up into the midfield as and when he gets a chance. And then we've got the young sensation, Senny Lemons. What a goalkeeper. What a goalkeeper we have. Finally, we've been missing this final piece in the jigsaw, and we have it finally. Senny Lemons. Since he's come in, United have looked like a different team. Now, many have said, look, no, Rúben Amorim's changed things around, and there's a few things that he's tweaked, and that's why United are playing different. But I also look at Senny Lemons and think he's made the key difference as well. Since he's come in, if he wasn't in goals against Liverpool, I think we would have lost a couple of goals and it would have been a different result. Again, with Brighton, we might have lost a couple of goals more and it would have been a completely different result. So that's why, for me, he's an unsung hero. The one that you don't really look at, and think, he's very important to United. But for me, there's certain players like Senny Lemons, like Matheus Cunha, who are very, very important for Man United. They do a lot of work behind the scenes, off the ball, that you don't really get to see when you're not watching the game like I do. I'm constantly watching for players off the ball. I actually rarely watch the ball being moved. I'm looking around the pitch, looking for passing lanes, I watch football in a really weird way, in a way that, look, you know what, I mean, most people will get frustrated if they watch football with me, because I'm constantly looking for the spaces, the gaps to run into, the passing lanes, things like that. In my head, I'm playing football. I'm part of the team. I'm there on the pitch looking around, saying, right, Bruno Fernandes, look up. And Bruno's making the run, make the pass through, or do this, do that. And that's what I'm on. I'm always also looking at it from a defensive point of view. I'm thinking, right, okay, we need to mark that guy. We need to get a hold of this guy, things like that. But anyway, Dave, how are you, mate? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're enjoying your weekend. Hope you're looking forward to today's game. Thank you for joining us. And same thing with Jim. How you doing? Hope you're doing well, Jim. Hope you're having a good afternoon. Thank you again for joining us. We've got a couple of minutes before kickoff, so everything's looking good. Dave says, I want us to be a serious community here. United win 3-0. Yeah. Look, do you know what? You guys have been spot on. I refuse to make predictions, Dave. I refuse to make predictions anymore, because my predictions are always a little bit off. Not a little bit off, actually. Quite a bit off. I mean, I feel like I'm a bit useless when it comes to making predictions. Maybe I'm sometimes too optimistic and I'm sometimes too pessimistic. So sometimes I look at it and think, oh my God, we're gonna struggle. We might struggle in this game. And then some games I look at and think, oh, of course we're gonna win. Of course we are gonna win today. But let me just bring up the game, man. It's looking like we are gonna kick off and getting ready for the game, guys. Everyone's out already on the pitch. They're just doing standing, waiting around. And 2-0 to United, Jim. That's what we're talking about. I love it. I love these guys. I love you guys, man. You guys bring confidence to the table. I love it. Do you know what? This is what I love about my community. I love it. Do you know what? This channel is all because of you guys. It's for you guys, and I love it because, do you know what? You fill me with confidence. I come in watching the games and I get a bit worried and I'm a bit like, will we be able to do this? Will we be able to beat this team convincingly? Will we be able to do a good enough job? And I'm always worried. I'm always worried at the start of every single game that United play. That's just the way I am. Until I see the first 10 minutes of the game and I can see what the players are like, what mood they're in, and clean sheet for Lemons. I'm hoping so. I think last weekend against Brighton, I think they got lucky. I think the Welbeck free kick again was it was a good free kick. And then the second goal they got, that came out of nowhere. Defensively, we went to sleep. But I think that United just can make it work. Can make it work. We can do this. So the players are just getting ready to kick off. United kicking off in the black, lovely kit, the black and yellow. Love that kit. I love it. I think it's one of the best kits in recent times that we've had. So unchanged team, guys. We've got an unchanged team. Mbeumo standing over the ball. I've got to remember to actually trigger off the timer as well. So here we go. First half has kicked off, guys. Here we go. Man United with the ball, holding it and playing it back to De Ligt. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's go make another win. 4th in a row. If we can do it, it would be the best thing ever, man. It'll be the best thing ever. For Man United fans, we can carry on dreaming. We can carry on looking forward and enjoying football. And we've not had enjoyable football for some time. Len Euro on the ball, looking to pass. I mean, Nottingham are pushing forward. They are pushing pretty forward here now. So they're not sitting back as we were thinking, or I was thinking. So Casemiro now on the ball, being pushed to make a decision quickly on what to do, and then the long ball forward, but it goes straight back to the defence of Nottingham Forest. Now, Forest at home, they've got a slightly better record. They do play better at home, but like all teams do, I guess. But look, we just need to get an early goal. I always say, look, an early goal in the first 10 minutes of the game starting always makes a huge difference to United. I think they can really then kick on. But right now, United are keeping a tight shape, they're just keeping everyone like occupied. All the players, it goes out for a free kick on Kuna. So yeah, Rúben Amorim on the sideline already shouting instructions immediately, trying to get the players to wake up and make sure they're not going to make any silly mistake in the first 10-20 minutes. The first 10-20 minutes are important in every game, but for United I think it's even more crucial because their game plan is always in the first 10-20 minutes. We've seen it in the Premier League so far. They come out firing, and we need a ball to Mbeumo, brings it down to Sesko to Dalot pushing forward now down that left wing, crosses it in, short cross, and it goes, it gets cleared quickly by a Nottingham Forest defender before Sesko could get his foot on it. And now Nottingham Forest playing out, but Casemiro gets the ball but loses it, but then wins it back again. Casemiro worked brilliantly. Amad now on the right wing, pushing forward, pass it to Mbeumo, who's on the edge of the area, plays it in the cross, and it comes into Sesko, and he shoots, and it goes out for a corner. Goes out for a corner, guys. Brilliant stuff. Brilliant stuff so far. That's a great run by Amad. And then we got an overlap by Mbeumo. Mbeumo overlapped, and then Sesko, it was just slightly behind him, and he took a right-footed shot. It was scuffed anyway. It went kind of into the ground, and then it hit the Forest defender, and it went out for a corner kick. Mbeumo now taking the corner kick. He's just getting ready to take the corner kick. All Sesko in there, De Ligt in there. Corner comes in. It's a bit short, but it gets cleared by the first defender, and it goes out for another corner. Interesting stuff, guys, so far. Interesting stuff. Come on, United. Come on, United. Come on. It's positive start, man. Positive start. I'm loving this so far. I'm loving it. Another corner comes in now. This one slightly better. Goes right into the danger area, but Sells collects it and quickly throws it out. And who's this on the ball? No, Ahmad has got it. Ahmad plays it back to Senny Lemons, who controls it brilliantly with his feet. Brings it down. Oh, that was brilliant. Senny Lemons. Right. Now, United just holding on the ball, just taking out any, pace in the game. I'm loving it. I'm loving it so far. I love when United just can start the game and hold on to the ball. Just need to make use of the ball now as well. So Bruno Fernandes, they're playing out from the back on the ball to Luke Shaw, who's running down the wing. Plays it in the middle now to Casemiro. Beautiful passing here, by the way, guys. To Sesko. Sesko does brilliantly, holding off two defenders and keeps the ball. Passes it back to Bruno Fernandes, though. And then now on the halfway line, Luke Shaw's looking up. He's got no one pressuring him. And they're looking up to see who he can pass it to. Pass it to Lenny Euro. Lenny Euro looking up now, seeing who he can pass it to. Pass it to Mbeumo's in the centre of the pitch. Now to Bruno Fernandes, who plays it wide to Dalot, who's playing quite forward today. So he's playing forward. He's now creeping into the penalty area, but stops there. And Bruno Fernandes plays it back to Dalot. Dalot crosses it in. And Bumo tries to line up for a shot, but it gets blocked by a defender and he kicks it out. Anderson now on the ball, dribbling past Kuna and plays a brilliant ball forward to Jesus, but Jesus can't hold on to it and it goes for a throwing to Nottingham Forest. Yeah, so far so good, guys. I'm not used to United passing so good. Yeah, man. Jim, you're right. I think your channel is the only one in watch-alongs that the clock starts at 45 and counts down. It's a little confusing at first till you get used to it. Yeah, I know. I need to get a better scorecard, I must admit. This is the only one, and I tell you what it is. It's because it's a US-based company. It's a US-based company that that do this scorecard, and they do soccer as they call it, but I need to find one that's based in Europe that can actually do one that counts the other way around, because for me, I'll be honest with you, a shot by Nottingham there and it goes out for a corner kick blocked by Luke Shaw. Jesus took a quick snap shot there. The ball gets played into him immediately. Yeah, the ball gets played to him straight away and he just quickly turns around, and that's a brilliant block by Luke Shaw, because that looks like it was going to be on target and it might have, called into action, what's his name, Senny Lemons, but it was a block. So it's a corner kick, first corner kick for Nottingham Forest. They take it short and then it gets crossed in again. Anderson with a header, but it goes over. Okay. Yeah, Jim, I need to sort that out. But you know what? Right now, you know what? The scorecard, I admit, I even forget to change it. I forget to change the scorecard because I get so excited when United score. And I think last game against Brighton, I think I forgot to do everything. I just gave up. I gave up. It was 4-2 at the end, and I looked back at the scorecard, and it was like I still had it down as 2-0 or something. Yeah, but yeah, I get too excited. If you look back, I never really do watch-alongs. Nottingham Forest with a shot and Senny Lemons with a half. Yeah, it was an easy save, but he just pushes it over. And Ndoye with the shot. It was from a distance, but Nottingham Forest now looking like they are playing slightly better football. Look, Forest haven't been playing well. So for me, the first goal is so important, because if United can get this first goal, it will knock the confidence of Forest and then United can kick on. But anyway, it's another corner for Forest. Douglas Luiz over the ball, and he's taking it from the left-hand side, taking it in, crosses it in, comes in, but gets cleared by Casemiro. Now, it comes back out. Nottingham Forest cross it back in again, but again Lenny Euro with a brilliant header clearing his lines, and now United pushing out, and yeah, Sells now with the ball, kicks it out. Yeah, so I was saying I don't really do watch-alongs, and the reason why I don't do watch-alongs is because, do you know what? I find it really difficult to kind of keep my emotions in check, because as a United fan, I just kind of go crazy, man. I go crazy. I love it. I love it when we score and just go crazy. I enjoy watching the game, especially when United are playing really well. The worst is when you're not doing well, but when you're doing well, when you're in form, this in a long time have I started enjoying watching football again, because we'll all as Man United fans accept that we've kind of had, that wasn't a foul. That was not a foul. Dalot there saying that Dalot fouled Ndoye. That was not a foul. And Ndoye just stepped in front of him. Dalot just, yeah. Anyway, we've got they're showing the Forest owner there as well. I forgot his name. But anyway, Nottingham now on the attack again. They've come back now in the in the last 5 minutes. Forest have been doing pretty well in terms of getting a bit more ball time. They've got a bit more possession now, but United now trying to slow down the pace and go again. So United overall, I think it's been the first 10 minutes we've gone through now. I think United have have played pretty well. We've had that early chance with Sesko. If we got a better connection to it, could have been a goal. But anyway, that's a brilliant ball. Oh, just about cut out there by Forest. That was a brilliant ball by Lenny Euro. Morello is a key centre back for Forest as well. He's gonna have his hands full with Mbeumo, but I think he's one of those centre backs who can possibly keep up with just about keep up with Mbeumo. Other than that, it's not. I don't think many centre backs can keep up with Mbeumo. So here we got Douglas Luiz. In fact, Douglas Luiz, I'm sure there was some rumours about him being even looked at by United. United were even considering, Douglas Luiz, someone as a defensive midfielder, but then they didn't make a move for him, and Nottingham Forest obviously signed him. So, anyway, United on the attack now. Ball gets intercepted, and it's a free kick to Nottingham Forest. Casemiro went in a bit hard there with Anderson. Anderson, of course, a young potential talent that United might be looking to sign. So this is another young defensive midfielder that United are looking at as a possible signing. So Anderson might put in a shift here to show what he's made of and what he can offer United. There's some concern over Douglas Luiz here. Yeah, he looks like he's feeling like he's pulled his hamstring or something. So he's not looking confident. They're not restarting the game. I thought it didn't look anything serious. It didn't. Oh, okay. So it's a hamstring and Douglas Luiz. So this is an early change for Nottingham Forest. They're going to have to bring someone else on, and Douglas Luiz is going off. Positive, this guy. This is positive. Jim says that makes a watch along. All of us sharing our emotions, good or bad, brilliant. Yeah. Look, I love it. I love it. I love being part of a fan base which can show its emotions, and of course we have to go through thick and thin together as a fan base. I'm not one of these guys who likes dividing the fan base and talking rubbish and having fans compete against each other about opinions and who's right and who's wrong. That's a load of rubbish. It's an absolute waste of time for me. I look at it and think, no, we all support the same team. We all want the best for our team, and yeah, that's it for me. If we're all in a line and we all want our team to do well, the rest is nonsense. The rest doesn't matter to me. So for me, it's all about making sure that we as fans together are going through thick and thin. I mean, we go through. We're just waiting on Nottingham Forest to make the substitution, the player stripping off. I don't know who it is. Who is this guy? Can't see, that, not showing his face. But anyway, Douglas Luiz pulled his hamstring. He's coming off. He doesn't look too happy. I mean, he's had just under 15 minutes. Yates is coming on as a replacement, Nottingham Forest making an early change. This is good for United because obviously it kind of disrupts, hopefully, the Forest team. Maybe not. Sometimes you can look into it too deep and it makes no difference. So, Douglas Luiz comes off and on comes Yates. Let's go. Let's see what goes on now. Woo. Nottingham Forest now on the ball. Bruno Fernandes trying to play out to Sesko. Sesko kind of gets it, ball trapped underneath his feet, and Nottingham Forest win it back. Now they're countering, they're pushing forward. Hudson on the ball, takes a shot, it goes over. Senny Lemons didn't even have to make a save there. So I thought that was a bit of a foul on Sesko. Sesko went down, and was that Anderson? I think it was Anderson. He just went a bit heavy on him, man. That was a bit heavy. Yeah, for me that was a foul. It was a bit of a clumsy tackle by Anderson. So right now United have had 5 shots and United have had 1 shot, sorry, and Forest have had 5 shots and 0 shots on target for Man United and 1 shot on target for Forest. So that's the stat so far. So not been a very high quality game so far. Not been doing too well in terms of shots on target. But United on the attack now. Kuna driving forward, looking for Sesko. Pass it, Sesko. Sesko takes a quick shot, but misses the target. But that was a very good shot. That was a very good early shot. I like that. I like that with Sesko. That was brilliant. So Kuna drives forward, passed it to Sesko. Sesko took an early shot. It was wide. It was a metre wide. And Sells had it probably covered anyway. But it was a good shot. I like that. Early shot. You've got to do these kind of things. You've got to make these moves quick. Right. United now. So we are in the first half, guys. We've played about 15 minutes. So the clock is counting down. Unlike counting up, like, well, yeah, maybe I need to change that. Maybe I could change that. Maybe I could do something about that. Maybe. Let me just check it. Let me check if I can. Yeah. I can't really, can I? I might have to do it some other time, but yeah, that's the timer that goes down. But anyway, United on the ball. Kuna. It's been a very different game to what we've seen in the last couple of games for United, whereas United have been the more in control team. I can't say United have been in control of this game so far. They've been decent, and yeah, it's just been a bit of a choppy game. No one's really had any clear chances. But Forest not sitting back. They are playing a good game here. But United just simply haven't been consistent with the ball. They've just not held on to the ball long enough. They're trying to pass it forward pretty quickly, trying to catch the Nottingham Forest defence out. But let's wait and see. United now on the ball still. Kuna with the pass. That's a foul. Okay, we've got a referee who's consistent this weekend. I think Michael Oliver last weekend was terrible. I mean, it was awful. So Kuna knocks the ball past, tries to go past Yates, but Yates just literally ignores the ball, takes out the man, and we get a free kick. It's in the centre of the pitch, so we're quite a distance away. But United have changed now their set pieces. So even though we're near the centre of the pitch, everyone in the United team, including the defenders, are all lining up out on the edge of the Nottingham penalty area, and they're using this as a set piece. They're not making it away. So Kuna now on the ball. It's a short one, but Kuna is going to pass it back to Bruno Fernandes. The defender is still there on the edge of the area. Cross it in. Oh, Casemiro comes in at the back post, but tries to flick it back in again, but it goes to Sells, and Sells collects it, and Forest back on the attack. Now, Forest are moving very quickly when it comes to attacking now. I can see a bit of their game plan here. So Forest are looking to attack United really quick. As soon as they get the ball, they're getting the ball and they're moving forward with it. So before United can get into their shape. But United have now fallen back into their normal shape. And United win the ball back because Lenny Euro steps up. But Kuna miscontrols it and it goes back to Gibbs-White, who then pushes forward. Now Anderson on the ball. He plays a half-decent ball forward. But it gets taken out by Lenny Euro. Anderson again playing forward, but Jesus doesn't control the ball now. It goes to Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes to Kuna. Kuna looking forward. Goes to good, man. This is Nottingham Forest are playing decent football, guys. They're playing good football. United, though, I still feel I've got a lot more to come. They're still in first gear, United. I think they can play a lot better. Casemiro winning the ball back brilliantly. Now it's Ahmad. Ahmad's been sitting slightly further back today. Not seeing him do a lot of runs going forward. So maybe that's something that he needs to do. But look, I'm happy with United, the way they're playing. They're away from home. They can't go gun-ho in the first 10, 20 minutes and just lose a goal or two. So this is a solid performance. A quick ball there for Sesko. Sesko, oh, miscontrols it. That was a chance, guys. That was a chance. And Mbeumo with an outside of the foot pass just curls it around Morello. Morello misses it completely, and I don't think Sesko was expecting it, and it lands right in his feet, but he just hits his foot and goes straight forward, and yeah, he just miscontrols it slightly. Just the first touch lets it, and it goes straight to Salz, who collects it easily. Oh, that was a big chance, guys. That was a big chance. Good stuff so far by United, guys. Good stuff. That was brilliant. That was brilliant. Kuna, come on, my friend. He's brilliant, man. Kuna is absolutely one of my favourite players. Complete maverick, completely just does what no one expects. Brilliant player. Right, okay. United now holding on to the ball. United just keeping the ball, calming things down. Lenny, you're on the ball here. Pass it to Ahmad down the wing. He's just like looking for someone to move forward. There is no one, but pass it to Bruno Fernandes, who loses it. Yeah, look, Forest are being made to work hard right now. Whether they can keep this up is another thing. Whether they can keep this up is going to be hard work for them, because they're working hard to keep United at bay. So 21 minutes gone, guys. 21 minutes gone. We've got about 28 more minutes left. Jesus now on the ball. Forest, they haven't got many players in the penalty area for them, so they're just kind of passing it from outside, and it gets blocked. Yeah, they haven't got anyone apart from Jesus now who's moving into the area, but he crosses it in. But who's at no one's going to get to the end of that because there's no one in the penalty area. So now Kuna with the ball, running out with it. Pass it to Sesko. That was a massive chance by Sesko, guys. That was a massive chance. If he just that first touch, if he brought it down in control, he had a one-on-one chance with the goalkeeper, and he would have buried it. He would have buried it. It would have been a simple goal. That it was a brilliant ball. This time crosses in. Nottingham Forest cross it in, but he gets headed out again. Yeah, that was a brilliant chance by. It was a fantastic ball by Mbeumo, though. Mbeumo, that ball by Mbeumo was sensational. Outside his foot, just curled it past, and the centre back Morello. You thought he's gonna intercept it, but he's quite short, isn't he? He's got smaller legs, and he just kind of misses it. It goes round, and Sesko's there. Sesko was not expecting it though. I think if he had full sight of the ball, he would have controlled it a lot better. Rúben Amorim on the side, shouting orders across his team, trying to get them to work harder. Guys, make sure you hit the like if you're just joining the stream. Man United with an unchanged team, by the way. So from last week, Mbeumo on the ball, crosses it in. No one's in the area. That was an early cross. He went kind of blind there, just crossing it in. And Mbeumo now trying to pressure the defence of Nottingham to clear the ball as quick as possible. Look, yeah, Nottingham haven't... Yeah, touch wood. They haven't been aggressive in terms of going forward with the ball and creating any clear chance, but neither have United right now. So, that's a foul. That's a foul. Surely, ref, come on. I don't understand that. Ahmad got taken out there. Ahmad just kicked the ball past the defender, and then he just... It was clear. It was clear that he was going to get a free kick there. I've no idea how that's not been given a free kick. No idea. Just does not make any sense. Yeah, Jim, you're saying we need to hurry up and score. I think if we scored, we will score again. Yeah, I think the same. I always think with United, they need to score early on in the game. Chance for Sesko again. Oh, he again controls it. And Kuna's telling him, Kuna's saying, look, you should just control it with the side of your foot. He's gesturing to Sesko that you should have just controlled it with the side of your foot and passed it back to me. Kuna's not happy with him. But yeah, I think I agree with you, Jim. I think we need to score early because it just settles our nerves, and I think United go on and kick on, and we play a lot better football then. The longer it takes United to score, the more nervous the players usually get. So I would like to see United score in this half. We need to turn the screw on Forest, who are not a confident team. You can see that they're a team not playing with a lot of confidence. You know, they're keeping the ball like well enough, but when it comes to actually taking shot on goals and doing anything with the ball, they haven't done anything. They haven't done anything that threatens United. So yeah, United defence will be fairly comfortable. They'll be happy with this performance so far. Kuna on the ball now, coming deep. So Kuna, now, if you've not seen Kuna play in the last couple of games, what he tends to do is drop back into the midfield now. So he's essentially playing next to Casemiro. So against Brighton, where we were talking about, there's a really, well, I was saying it, I kept saying it, Kuna and Casemiro are linking up really good. And we're a problem here, guys. We've got a problem here. They've got us on the counter here. Shot taken. And, I think it was, who was that? Was it Shaw? That was where did that come from? Dalot flipping, fell asleep. That's what Dalot did. And look, he's not even chasing him back. What a flipping idiot. I mean, that could have been, if it was somebody else on the ball there, and someone with a bit more composure, they could have got an easy goal there, Nottingham Forest. Dalot just flipping fell asleep. He fell asleep and let his man just go. And even when he knew he's gone, he just saw him and kind of jogged back. Not good enough from Dalot there. He is, for me, just a crap defender. And he's crap going forward as well. I'm sorry to say this. I don't like saying negative things about Man United players. But he, for me, is... But I think it was Savona. If that's how you pronounce his name, but he just went past him and just left him in the dirt. And there was nothing Dalot was doing to track back. There was nothing Dalot was doing to say, right, okay, I need to get back. I need to stop this chance. Just not good enough. And if against a better opposition, we'd have been in trouble there. He was just running onto goal. Although I think De Ligt and Shaw got back just in time, but still not good enough. That's a foul on Kuna. Like, how many times is Kuna going to get fouled today? Anyway, I was talking about Kuna and him dropping back into the midfield. So that's what he's doing. Kuna's dropped back into the midfield. So you've got Casemiro, Kuna and Bruno Fernandes playing in that midfield most of the time. And Kuna's kind of like then picking up the ball from midfield and driving forward with it. It's interesting. It's really interesting to watch what he's doing. And Bruno Fernandes is playing even deeper at times. So he's the one who's connecting the defence to the midfield. Brilliant ball by Luke Shaw to Bruno Fernandes, who's moved forward this time. And he passes the ball to Ahmad on the edge of the area. He takes a left foot shot. Oh, what a save. Oh, that was a chance, guys. That was a brilliant chance. Ahmad with his left foot. Now Casemiro looking on the edge of the area. Plays it. Poor ball to Ahmad, but anyway, it does reach him. Ahmad now, is he offside? He's offside. Oh, that was a great chance, guys. That was a great chance. Ahmad on his left foot, on the edge of the area, and then just takes a shot going to the back post. Oh, that was a brilliant shot, but I think Sells made it look more dramatic than it was. That was an easy save, but it was slightly close to me. If he went further out slightly further into the corner, that could have been a goal for Ahmad, an opening goal for Man United as well. So, United playing better football now. So that's United with 3 attempts on goal, 1 shot on target. Nottingham Forest with 5 shots on goal with 1 shot on target. So 1 each, 1 shot on target each. But United need to start getting them shots on target a little bit more. Need to be creating a bit more. Sesko has had a few good chances, but simply hasn't hit the target. Now, Nottingham Forest playing out from the back. They're going long, kicking the ball out to Jesus. And Jesus, it goes out for a throw-in to Man United. Dalot picking up the ball, ready for another throw-in. Yeah, guys, so United so far, I'd say, yeah, playing well, but we just need to get... I'll feel comfortable if United can go and get a goal here, because we need to make use of these chances that we are creating. And United have had some very good chances. Obviously, the shots on target don't reflect that because we've not actually had many shots on target, but we have created plenty of chances. Sesko having a few good chances as well. Anyway, just trying to settle down here with Nottingham Forest on Gibbs White with the ball, trying to look forward, but doesn't get a pass off, and he gets tackled. Ahmad now to Mbeumo. This could be an overload for him. Mbeumo Morello does brilliant there. Brilliant. He just sticks to him. Just comes out with him. Comes out of his area and just sticks to him like glue. Does not let Mbeumo turn around and make that pass to Ahmad, who was flying down the wing. And we've seen that already, where in the last couple of games where Ahmad just overlapped, so they play that 1-2 game. But so far, they've stuck to Mbeumo. So Mbeumo's they've got a plan in place, Nottingham Forest. So what they're doing is, from what I can see, is they're sticking and playing Mbeumo out of the game. So they're not letting him have any time on the ball. So either it's Anderson, who's essentially man marking him almost. He's just sticking to him everywhere Mbeumo goes. So does Anderson. And if it's not Anderson, it's then Morello or one of the other centre-backs who's stepping up and taking Mbeumo out of the game. So they must have watched United play. Obviously, they've been watching them. They must have had a game plan in play, and their game plan looks like to take Mbeumo out of the game, and they feel like he's the danger man. So stick to him. Do not let him have any time on the ball. Forest now with the ball, and they try a long ball forward to Jesus. It goes straight to Senny Lemons, who calmly picks it up and just moves and throws the ball out to Lenny Euro. Yeah, guys, so far United unchanged from last week, playing in the black and yellow kit. Forest in their home red kit, and they've played well. Both teams haven't really settled, in my opinion. It's not been a high quality game in terms of just keeping the ball and attacking brilliantly. Both teams haven't really done well. And again, that's a loose ball from Luke Shaw, and it goes to Sells, the goalkeeper. Jim says, we need to score. I don't want to see Forest come out of nothing and score. Yeah. I mean, that is the worry. I mean, the more this game goes on, the more Forest will get an increased level of confidence, thinking, okay, we've held United out. This team that's been performing really well, and we're keeping them at bay. So we don't want them to feel that. We need to go and push forward now. Push forward. Mbeumo on the edge of the area, crosses it in for Sesko. Oh, brilliant header out by Yates, man, the defender, the centre mid who came on. But isn't that corner? Surely it's corner. What's that? What they're saying? Oh, it is a corner. It's a corner. Yes, shut up. It's a corner. Shut up and give it back to us. The Forest defender complaining that it's not a corner. Anyway, that was a brilliant header by him, by the way, because it was Sesko was it was, what was it, Savino? Savano. Yeah, Savano. I can't tell if it was a corner or not, but anyway, that was a brilliant header. It was just going to land on Sesko's head. That would have been an easy goal for him, but brilliant cross. Anyway, corner for Man United. Bruno Fernandes crosses it in. It's a deep corner. Oh, it's a goal! Yes, Casemiro! Take it back! Yes! Get in there! Woo! Yes! Come on! Screw you, Sean Dyche! Screw you! Allow it, guys! That's what we're talking about! 1-0 to Man United. This is it, guys. Wow, what a goal. Casemiro just rises up before everybody else and scores. Another goal, another headed goal. All the Nottingham Forest fans, the fans and the players are all surrounding the referee, saying it wasn't out. They're showing the replay, and Yeah, there's an argument that the whole ball didn't cross the line, but I don't care. I don't care, guys. We got a goal. It's 1-0. It's 1-0. Casemiro, Jim, you are always on point, man. This is it. This is what we're talking about. 1-0 to Man United. Oh, brilliant. It was a brilliant header, guys. It was sensational. Casemiro just rises up, just hangs in there. Hang time. He just stays there, just knocks it down. There's nothing no one could do about that. Nothing. The keeper was nowhere there. I mean, the defenders were just all over the place. Sean Dyche is angry, but I'm happy, and so is all Man United fans, guys. 1-0 to United. We needed this goal. We needed this goal to settle our nerves, and now we can kick on. Brilliant, guys. Brilliant performance so far. Like we was just discussing, we're saying, look, we've got to get this goal. We've got to get this goal. We can't let Forest start believing in themselves and start believing that they're going to go on and, you know, cause us some problems, and they might nick that one goal. Now we've got something to defend, and now we can push forward. Nottingham Forest now trying their best. There's 35 minutes played. We've got about just under 10 minutes, guys, left in this game. Forest now have a throw in near the he's going to throw it right in, isn't it? He's going to throw it into the penalty area of United. So we've got Nottingham Forest long throw into the penalty area, but it gets cleared by Kuna, who brings it down again brilliantly. Controls it, just brings the ball dead down to his feet, and now, oh, brilliant turn. Take a bow, my son. What a flipping turn that was from Kuna. Oh, what skill, guys. That was almost like as good as Berbatov's move. Remember when Berbatov did that spin around the defender in one of United's game? I mean, this is Dimitar Berbatov, by the way, guys. It was sublime. That was brilliant. Of course, it wasn't for a goal, but it was brilliant to get himself out of trouble. Anyway, Nottingham Forest now pushing forward. Anderson on the ball, plays a short ball back to Gibbs, but Gibbs gets tackled by Dalot. And Bruno Fernandes now plays the ball out. Ahmad to Mbeumo. Mbeumo plays a long ball to Ahmad. This is it, guys. We're cooking, guys. We're cooking. Ahmad down the wing. Come on, cross it. Plays it. Oh, could not find a player. Drops to Kuna. Kuna. Oh, this is it, guys. This is it. That was the overlap we were looking for. We were looking for that overlap. But that was good defending by Forest. They kept their nerve. We had a couple of plays, but Ahmad couldn't pick out somebody. I was thinking, where the hell is Sesko or Kuna? Because that was another very good chance United had, but they just didn't have a final product for it. So United now back on the attack with Ahmad. That was that link-up play that we've been missing so far in the game with Mbeumo and Ahmad. Anyway, Bruno Fernandes now on the ball, holding it really well, saying, look, Yates is flipping fouling me. Ref, look at him. But anyway, play continues. United hang on to the ball again. Yates goes in. Oh, is it Anderson? They're playing dirty football. Anderson is just all over United, man, and he keeps on fouling us. But the ref keeps on not giving a free kick. Now he's stopped play because I think Kuna's down, and it's Casemiro that's down. And Casemiro playing out of his skin the last 2 to 3 weeks. Yeah, Jim, you're right. He's been playing. He's been sensational, but he's down with he's down with a back injury of some kind. He's not happy. He's still staying on the floor. He's complaining about something, Casemiro, so he's waiting for the physios to come on, and the play has stopped. So we're in the last 6 minutes, guys, but we've got probably quite a bit of injury time, I'm thinking. Casemiro is up now, and he's back on his feet, and Nottingham have kicked off again. And Ahmad gets the ball back now, looking forward. Can United counter? Sesko, come on. Just use a bit of grit, man. Use a bit of aggression. I just feel like Sesko needs to be a little bit more aggressive. He just got pushed off the ball by a tiny defender there. You know, come on. As things stand, guys, I'm not going to get carried away with this, but United are second if they win this game. United, obviously, it's a 3 p.m. kickoff, so we've got plenty of games to so far this weekend. But as things stand, if United win this game, they move up into second place in the Premier League table. Make what you want of that. You know, I'm pretty level-headed, so I'm not going to count my chickens yet. You know, or the eggs or whatever it is, guys. I'm waiting. I'm waiting for the game to finish, guys. Right now. Oh! Forest. That was a massive chance. Hudson-Odoi, man, just plays a killer ball through. Oh, that was crazy for Nottingham Forest, man. If someone got to the end of that, that would have been a goal. And you saw Jesus kind of slide through, trying to get a little tap on it, and it would have been a goal. This is it. This is it. 1-0 is not a scoreline we're looking for. Yes, we've got the goal. We need another goal. We need to push forward. We need to get that other goal now. We just need to kind of... This is it. It's always building on this game. I don't like talking about where we're going to finish or what we're doing because right now we're in the middle of the game, guys. We need to carry on and perform. Dalot on the ball. Casemiro now. Dalot trying to drive forward, but he kind of miscontrols it and doesn't really have an end product. And it goes back to United defence. Lenny Yura now plays it to Ahmad, who's on the halfway line on the right-hand side of the pitch, looking to play it across the middle of the pitch now, and it goes back to Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes to Kuna, who again is side to side with Bruno Fernandes, playing a deep role. That's what we've seen in the last couple of games. Kuna playing that deep role in midfield almost. So he covers a lot of ground, this guy. Kuna has been absolutely pivotal for us in this new style of play, shall we call it. I mean, there's been a lot of debate actually about what style of play United are playing, whether Rúben Amorim's using a different formation or tactic or system, whatever you want to call it. I mean, the debate goes on, and all week long we've heard that. But for me, it's working, and for me, I'm happy with that. And they're just replaying the goal. For me, look, whatever Rúben Amorim's done, anyway, on the attack, Ahmad with a shot. Oh, that was a chance, guys. That was a chance. That was a quick play by United. The camera didn't even catch up to it. They were just showing a replay of something, and then boom, United already on the attack, and Mbeumo to Ahmad. Ahmad takes a left foot shot, but it just doesn't get it on target. He should be getting that on target. Just slashes at it kind of thing, rushes it, and it's way off target, actually, way off target. What's it? Jim, you say, I'm sorry, but Dalot is awful. Nothing against the guy. Yeah, I agree with you, Jim. I agree. I mean, at times I start thinking, am I the only one who's seeing this? But I've spoke to a number of people now, a number of Man United fans who all agree that Dalot is not good, and they don't understand why he gets this much game time under Rúben Amorim. And there must be something. Either number one, where chance for Nottingham Forest here. Oh, it's a save by Senny Lemons, and then it luckily drops to De Ligt, who kicks it out. That was Ndoye, man, and he's offside. Whoa, man, that was stressful. That was one-on-one with the keeper, Senny Lemons. Obviously, Senny Lemons did not know he's offside. That would have been a harsh call as well for offside, but I think he is slightly offside. But one-on-one shot, and Senny Lemons comes out with the goods, guys. This guy is different. This guy is different, man. This guy is different. He's the guy. He's the guy we've been waiting for. He's the goalkeeper we've been waiting for all this time. United fans, I can confirm that Senny Lemons is the keeper we've all been waiting for and we've all been praying for. Anyway, Forest now on the attack. Again, another chance, another shot, and it gets blocked by Luke Shaw this time. United need to get a grip of this game. They're getting caught out here. They're getting caught out by Forest pushing forward in the last couple of minutes now of this half. They need to see this half out. They need to calm things down, and they need to just get to half time, and then they can go again. Forest just counter-attacking quite quickly there. I've said to you right from kickoff, Forest have been playing this really fast build-up play. They're just trying to get the early balls in, and this time again I think it's Hudson-Odoi playing that early ball, and United have got a free kick, by the way, guys, because Kuna got taken down. But that was a brilliant block by Luke Shaw there. But yeah, we need to be careful. We can't be giving away these kind of easy chances. United now clear the lines, and it goes back to this midfield pairing of Yates and Anderson, who for me have been very aggressive and really unsettling that United midfield. And they're getting in there really quickly, trying to win everything. And I think they should be. There's loads of fouls the ref hasn't given, but these guys have played aggressive football. So United need to kind of, need to give as good as they're getting here, but they're not. I mean, I want Šeško to be pushing his weight around. Jim says they're talking like Forest is the only team to get a call that's wrong against them. Get over it. I hate these biased forget the. Oh, we've got another chance here for Jesus now. De Ligt sees it out. Yeah. This is United need. Oh, it's offside again. United need to, not give away these chances. It looks like Forest keep on getting behind. United, Jim, about this call, about this ball. I mean, look, a whisker over or not over. I mean, the debate can go on, but I mean, it's not a clear and obvious error, is it? It's fine margins, and any given day, it's 3 minutes extra time, guys. By the way, so my ticker has stopped on here. So the injury time, we've got 3 minutes of injury time, so we're now into injury time. 3 minutes. Forest have got a free kick in their own half, and coming back to the corner kick that was or wasn't. I mean, look, it could have gone either way. It could have gone either way, and you still got a corner to defend. You can't say that just because of the corner that the goal's been given. The goal was scored after the corner was given. There was still lots to do for United. United still had to cross the ball in. Casemiro still had to header the ball into the goals. I mean, you can't just simply start complaining about the corner kick itself and start saying the ball was over and the ball wasn't over and blah blah blah. And you do what you have to do. You make sure that you keep everything in your hands. You make sure you defend. So look, if that was against us, I might have been like, look, it's not fair or it's not good, but you carry on. You have to still defend. So the commentators, you are all ex-footballers, they should be saying, well, look, there's still a job for Nottingham to do. They should have defended better, and they didn't. They simply didn't defend. Anyway, Nottingham Forest now on the ball, back to their goalkeeper cells. We've got 3 minutes of added time, guys. We're into the last 2 minutes of extra time in injury time for the first half. So the first half is over. The time is up. United leading 1-0 through a goal from Casemiro, header. So, guys, and so far, I'm rating the performance. I'm saying, look, you know what? I'm saying it's United have had a decent performance. It was never even before we started the kickoff, and I was talking about the build-up in the build-up to the game. I was saying, look, this is not going to be an easy game because we know what Sean Dyche is like. We know what his unique selling point is. You know what I mean? We know what Sean Dyche is going to do. Once he gets a hold of this Nottingham team, he's going to make them very difficult to break down, and he's got the perfect midfield in Anderson and Nottingham Forest on the attack here again, guys. Lenny Euro marshalling him, Jesus out, but Odoi now loses the ball to Ahmad. Ahmad goes forward and gets fouled. We're looking a bit dodgy at the back. Yeah, Jim, I agree. I think we're just not we're not picking up the runners. With the Forest, I've got these runners in Jesus, in Odoi, and in and Doi. All of them just keep on getting behind the United defence, and the United are playing a high line. We obviously see what United do in previous games. They're playing this high line, but there's a real risk that they can get caught. Anyway, it's over, guys. First half is done, and Dyche walks off the pitch, not looking very happy. Casemiro looks obviously over the moon, walking off, and Anderson's talking to the refs, not happy with the linesman, saying, look, don't know what you were looking at, blah, blah, blah. They need to get over it. They need to get over that. I mean, like I said, that's minor. Good jobs is Lemons in the net and not Onana. Yeah, Jim, honestly, thank God for that. I mean, mentioning Onana's name just sends shivers down my back, I'll be honest with you. Just fearful, frightful times with Onana in goals, man. No matter what you did on the pitch, and no matter how many goals we scored, with Onana in goals, I'm afraid to say I was always panicking. I was always worried about what could happen. And even a 2-goal lead, I'd still be worried. I'd still be worried when you have Onana in goals. I'd still be like, oh, look, you know what? This is not convincing. It was never convincing with Onana because he always used to panic me. And he used to always panic the flipping defenders as well. And you could see it. You could see the United defence panicked. Today, I agree with you, Jim. We are looking a bit dodgy at the back. We're just looking like we're just half asleep. But I think the problem we've got here is Dalot and Amad are not very good defensively. So that's why when I was saying to you earlier on that we need to get the goal early. We need to go and quickly get a goal because for me, there's going to be a time we're going to have to bring on more defensive players in the wing-back positions. We've got Mazraoui today on the subs bench. I would love to see him back on the pitch, by the way, because he's sensational. He is someone that we massively miss. And, he'd make a huge difference. But, again, I don't want him rushing back. Just looking at the stats, guys, United have had more of the possession, 56% of the possession. But I feel like there's times in this game where United should have played a bit better. I'm being highly critical, and the reason why I'm being critical is because of United's previous performances. The last couple of performances, United have had really, really good games, and they've been really composed going forward. Jim says it could have been 2-1 to Forest. Yeah, it could have been. I think the Forest have had some really good chances. United have had chances, but I think they've been long shots. They've been shots where some haven't really troubled the keeper. So yeah, look, overall, happy with this first half. I'm glad that we've got that one goal lead because again, I was making that point, which was Amad and Dalot are the ones that are, you expect Amad not to be defensively sound because his role is not to be defensive, but his role is to go forward and create that overload going forward down that right wing. We've seen that pay dividends when we've been doing it against other teams. Amad overlapping and Brumo overlapping Amad, and it works like that. They hold up play, blum, 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 and that's how they're doing it. However, Dalot has got no bloody excuse. But again, I feel like there must be something that he sees in Dalot, or he favours rather than Dogu. I think, look, Dogu is just. He's a bit young right now, and I feel like Dogu he's almost like a headless chicken at times, just kind of running around up and down the pitch, doesn't really have any composure. Whereas you could argue Dalot has a little bit more experience, knows what he's doing on the pitch, so maybe that's why he favours him. Maybe he's waiting on Dogu to improve on his decision making. So yeah, and there's the other thing that he's alluded to when it comes to Dalot, which is that Rúben Amorim said that Dalot is someone who's a bit of a leader on the pitch and in the dressing room, so hence why he might be playing on the pitch. You can see Dalot, even as Casemiro scores, he's jeering him up, he's really pleased, and he's kind of jeering up the rest of the players. So yeah, guys, that so far, do we deserve the 1-goal lead? Of course we do. We're Man United. Of course we do. We deserve that lead. We've played some decent football, but I just think defensively we need to be a bit more sound. We need to make sure that we're blocking off them through balls that Anderson and Yates are putting through. So you've got Gibbs as well, who they're quickly getting these balls and they're pinging them forward. Boom, boom, boom. They're trying to get onto those forward players who are making those runs, and this is their plan. This is what they set up like. So we've got Odoi coming in from the left wing. We've got Jesus making them runs behind the defence, and then we've got and Doi on the other side again making them run. So we've got these three attacking players from Nottingham Forest who are pushing forward, trying to make some chances, and they're getting some success. They are getting some success. They are getting behind United, but United overall, I think, have been the team that have shown a bit more composure, in front of goal, and that's been the big difference. And the biggest controversy, of course, in this game, in this first half, has been that of the corner kick. So the goal, guys, came from a corner kick, and the corner kick, I think, look, do I think the corner kick should have stood? Yeah, I think so. I think it was a corner kick that from first sight, I mean, without slow motion replay and all that rubbish, yeah, you couldn't expect the linesman. No way can you expect the linesman to think that the ball didn't go out of play. And if you look back at the replay, the ball is over the line. It's just the new ruling that the whole ball has to be clearly off the line. So if you look at it from bird's eye view, you could argue that the ball wasn't 100% over the line, but these are fine margins, and you see that even in offsides and things like that. But there was still a lot of work, like I said, to be done by United. They didn't go 1-0 up just because they were awarded the corner kick. We've had other corner kicks as well. It wasn't because of that. We got the corner kick, and then we still had to go and score. So Casemiro with a brilliant header. It was a brilliant ball in by Bruno Fernandes as well, right on the money, right in the danger area, right pinpoint on Casemiro. And Casemiro, he didn't have to do much. Apart from boom, straight into the goal. So good performance. I want to kick on now. I need United to score another goal. I want them to kind of make it so that they can just relax a little bit, and of course us Man United fans can relax a little bit. This is a big game. Every game involving United is massive. We can't relax. We can't say, look, we don't need to win any game, because every game for United is very important, and it will be. I mean, this is the new age of Premier League football. There isn't any games where you can say, well, this is not a must-win game, or we can get away with, dropping the ball on this one and losing it. No, every game is massive in the Premier League, no matter who you are, because every club, any club that goes on to win the Premier League, they don't drop a lot of points. They do not drop a lot of points. And if you look back at when we were winning Premier Leagues, that's what it was. We very rarely dropped points, because near the end of Sir Alex Ferguson's era, when you had the likes of Man City coming up and Chelsea's and Arsenal's, and they were all playing football at a high level and not dropping many points. So to win the Premier League, you had to make sure you're not dropping many points. Yes, maybe a draw here or there, but you need to ensure that you're getting those easy wins. And that's where I think United have been lacking in the recent years, where we've not really gone and done a job on teams like Forest and other teams where we should be turning up and we should be comfortably winning. But look, we're still in a transition. We're still recovering from what we've been through. So positives, we've got to take the positives. Positives are that United are playing really good football. They have finally clicked. We are finally working with a team that are playing good football and handling the midfield as well. There's a few other big games later on today as well. So I think we've got Spurs against Chelsea, a massive game as well. We want for me, I think ideally a draw would be nice. We don't want Chelsea to win. You don't want Spurs to win. It would be nice if both teams just walk away with 1 point each and give United some breathing space up at the top as well. But look, I'm not looking at the table. I'm not too concerned about United table right now. I just want to see some consistency, and we are seeing that. So positives are United are consistently now, getting them early goals, where this could have quite easily been back in, a few months ago or a month ago, where we were not getting this early goal. We were huffing and puffing, but we were not doing anything with the ball. We were actually holding the ball, getting all these chances, but not actually scoring. So this is the difference now. We've got a team that are actually picking up those early goals really early on. In this game, I think United, again, we needed a goal when we got it at the right perfect time. So now Nottingham Forest are going to come out. They're going to leave some spaces behind us, and United need to start picking them off. I did say before we kicked off today's game, we said, look, United need to score the first goal, because if Forest score the first goal, they're going to make it almost impossible for us to break them down. And Forest are, even at 0-0, they're going to play a very defensive game. Only if we can go and get the early goal can then we can get Nottingham to start coming out a bit. Forest can come out. They're going to have to come and play football. They're going to have to try and equalise, especially playing at home. I mean, even if it's Sean Dyche, the Nottingham Forest fans are not going to be happy with a team that's not coming out and trying to get an equaliser. So Dyche is going to get sacked as well. And I'm sure the owner of Nottingham Forest will not be happy if Nottingham don't come out in the second half and try and get an equaliser. It's not going to go down well. These Nottingham Forest fans have been spoiled, or whatever you want to say. They've seen some decent football being played at home, and they're not going to be happy if they see a very defensive and very negative type of football from Dyche. And let's wait and see. So far, look, Forest haven't been sat back like we expected, like I expected. I thought they were gonna be sitting back a lot deeper, but they haven't. They have tried to attack, and they've been playing a more expansive type of football. Helga, how are you, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Thank you for joining us this afternoon. Hope you're enjoying the football so far. United 1-0 ahead. What are you saying? I'm watching the game with my nephew on his 9th birthday. Well, happy birthday to your nephew. Can you wish him happy birthday? His name is Jonas. Jonas, happy 9th birthday. I hope we can give you a nice birthday present in United winning, and your uncle can hopefully give you a even better present. Maybe a United shirt, eh? But he's sporting the right football club. That's all I can say. I can tell you that much. You've got a very cool uncle, Jonas, who's sporting a football team that have always been great and will come back once again and will give you some great thrills, and hopefully you can come down one day and watch them at Old Trafford and enjoy the sight. Jim, I don't believe I'm saying this, but I could do with Maguire in defence. Yeah. Do you know what? You might be right. I think we could do with someone level-headed, someone who can kind of give us. I think that could happen. I think the best thing. Look, Amorim for me is someone who watches football like we do. And look, there was times where I lost faith in Amorim a month ago or so, where I was worried, where Amorim himself looked like he's had enough, and he was talking about walking or hinting at walking, and I was like, oh shit, so well, that's it, we're in trouble now, but we've turned the corner. And Rúben Amorim himself, we know, watches the game, and he understands there's problems, and he'll be watching this game, and I don't think he'll be 100% satisfied with this performance. I think what he's watching and he's looking at, he's probably thinking, no, this is not good enough. We're still giving too many chances away, and we need to become a bit more solid in the middle of that pitch, because I feel like the middle in Anderson and Yates have just bossed the midfield. They've pushed Bruno Fernandes out of the way. They've pushed Kuna. They're fouling him every chance they get, and they're doing Casemiro over as well. And we are getting overawed in the middle of the pitch. Personally, the way I'm looking at it right now, and I think we need to close up them passing lanes, because that's where they get coming out now, guys. The players are coming back out again onto the pitch, ready for the second half. So yeah, look, second half, I'm hoping that United can come out and play a bit more aggressive, and someone that I really want to play more aggressive is Sesko. I think he needs to push forward. He needs to bully them defenders. He's a tank. He's a huge unit up forward for us, and I think he just needs to make sure that he can hold his own. He does when it comes to holding up play and holding up the ball, but when it comes to chances and when he gets the ball to his feet, he just needs to be a little bit more aggressive, in my opinion. Anyway, guys, Nottingham Forest ready to kick off the second half. Let's see, guys. Let's see. Here we go. We've kicked off. Counter starting down for 45 minutes. So let's wait and see, guys. Let's wait and see what happens. United immediately on the attack, win the ball back, and Dalot running down the wing here. Checks back and plays it back to Kuna. Kuna plays it now to, who's it? Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw trying to hold on to the ball now. United a little bit more, but they are being pushed. They are being pushed. Nottingham Forest pushing forward as quick as possible, trying to pressure United into making them quick passes, but United holding on to the ball. United have, even in the first half, actually played really good passing. So the passing's been on point, just not done much with it. Kuna with the ball gets tackled, but Morello holds on to. He's had a decent game. The centre-back for Nottingham Forest, Morello, he's played a really good. He's kind of caught with the threat of Mbeumo, and he's stuck to him like glue. He's stuck to him, and I think that's what he's been told. That's his job. Do not let Mbeumo have any space on the pitch. Just get close to him and stick to him. And yeah, they've not let him turn around and run at them so far in this game. Apart from once, I think, where we've had Mbeumo and Ahmad overload on that right wing. But other than that, Nottingham Forest have done a very good job at neutralising both Mbeumo and Ahmad. So yeah, it's just sun is setting on the stadium. Nottingham Forest trying to move forward with Anderson. He's impressed me so far. United have been looking at to sign Anderson, and he's putting in a shift. He's putting in a very good shift for Forest. Cross comes into the penalty area. It gets cleared by Ahmad, who gets slightly pushed, and Ahmad's complaining there, saying, look, I was pushed. And it goes out for a corner for Nottingham Forest. So United need to stay awake now. This is where we need to make sure we are alive to the situation here. You know, we don't want to concede from a set piece or something. Gibbs was Anderson now with a corner, gets it in. Brilliant corner, but Senny Lemons gets a really good punch onto it, and it gets cleared all the way down to the halfway line, and it goes back to the Nottingham Forest goalkeeper. Nottingham Forest now trying to build up once again. Now, Forest, all the players are, apart from one, are in the United half. So Forest are looking for an equaliser here, guys. Looking for an equaliser. And that ball is pinged from Anderson to the wing here. And this looks like a Yates now crosses the ball in. Oh, it's a goal, guys. It's a goal. Gibbs with a flipping goal, man. With a flipping goal. Silly play. Silly play there. We didn't mark our man. He was way out. He was on the edge of the penalty area, and he got a header. Just placed it. Right. There wasn't a lot of power on that, but just simply placed it. And it's an equaliser for Nottingham Forest. And this is not what we wanted this early on. It was played out, and then Yates is on the ball on the edge of the penalty area. He's just sat there, and he crosses it in with his right foot. And then, yeah, I mean, who was on him? It was Ahmad. It was Ahmad on Gibbs, man. And this is it. I was just saying to you, during the half-time, I was saying, look, Ahmad and Dalot, defensively, they're weak. And Ahmad was no match for Gibbs, man. Gibbs just shoved him off like a little kid. And, yeah, he just had a free header. Free header for Gibbs, man. Free header, and we're 1-1. Gutted. I said that defence was dodgy. Yeah, man. It looked dodgy. We've been looking dodgy with our defence. Dalot and Ahmad just simply can't cope with the wingers of Forest. And now Gibbs on the attack again, guys. Gibbs on the attack. Crosses the ball in. It looks like Ndoye just about keeps it in. Goes back to Yates now. Yates looking to cross the ball in again, but he this time plays it short again to Ndoye. Ndoye this time crosses it in, and it drops again. It looks like another chance, guys, and it's 2-1 to Forest. We've been hit, guys. We've been hit. Savino, I think it is the right back who scored there. Guys, this is an awful start. Awful start to the second half. Not only have we lost the lead, we've given the lead away, and Forest are now 2-1 up. A team that is awful. Yates, again, it's the same thing. They've crossed the ball in, and the defence is all over the place. And Leniura jumps up to get the ball. Jesus heads it down, And then, what was going on there, man? Where did Savinho come from? Dalot falls asleep, doesn't he? Dalot, guys. Dalot. This is it. I read the game too well. Hey, I'm not saying I'm a master tactician, but I said to you half time, guys. Didn't I say? I mean, this is I've got it on record. I said United need to switch out the two wing backs because defensively we're not good enough, and that ball's been given. Savano has scored. Nicolas Savano scores for Nottingham Forest. We're 2-1 down from a 1-goal lead, and we've just thrown everything away in the first 5 minutes of the second half, guys. Terrible start. And United now need to go again, and Nottingham Forest with their tails up now. Yeah. Well, like I said, we were both discussing it. Jim was discussing it. This is another attack now. Jiz on the ball, crosses it in. This time Ahmad just again doesn't defensively. Ahmad is not with it, guys. Not with it. Just didn't get to the ball quick enough, and Nottingham Forest now camped on the edge of the United penalty area. United all back and can't get out of their own bloody half. It gets played back to Senny Lemons, who clears it now. Yeah, guys, something needs to change here. Something needs to change because we're not playing good enough. Like that first half, we said it. We've gone to pieces, Jim. Here, we've just fallen apart. Absolutely fallen apart. What the flip is going on here, man? What the flip is going on? Just not good enough. We've just fallen apart, guys. We've just fallen apart. We've fallen apart. Anyway, Mbumo on the attack here. Yeah, what a game, man. We got a game on our hands, guys. This is not good, man. Gutted. I'm gutted. I was looking positive, man. We were looking positive. We were like, yeah, 1-0 up. Let's go again. Let's go and get another goal. United need to work hard, man. You need to work hard. Ahmad now on the right wing on the penalty area, crosses it in. Oh my God, that was a massive chance, man. Casemiro coming in on the far. Oh my God. Not good, guys. Yeah, Maguire needs to come on, man. Maguire, we need defensive reinforcements. Oh my God, that was a huge chance by Casemiro as well, guys. And it just bounces awkward for him, or else he could have put it into the back of the net. Yeah, defensively, I said it at half time, didn't I, Jim? We were talking about it. I was saying, look, do you know what? I'm not confident with Dalot and Ahmad on the wing back positions. They're just simply defensively not good enough, and we're getting overrun on the wings. And Forest know this, man. They're doing us over on the wings. We are, yeah, man. We're just struggling. We're struggling, man. United need to go. We need to go, man. We need to get another goal quick time. We need to get an equaliser. We need to hit back. This is not on. This is not on, man. Come on. United trying to now, but Forest have dropped a little bit deeper now. But this is it. This is going to be hard to break down now. Forest defensively have been pretty sound. Defensively, they've not let United do anything. I mean, they've been keeping a control of things in terms of Šeško, who's not really had much. So bloody frustrating, this guy. So frustrating. We had the bloody game in the bag almost, right? We knew defensively we needed to do change. We need to make some changes, but I didn't realise United are going to come and drop 2 goals in the first 5 minutes of the second half. Dalot now on the ball. That looks like a handball, but Kuna Mbumo takes a shot and it gets saved. It was a weak shot. It was a weak shot. It wasn't going to trouble the keeper there. It just went straight to the keeper, man. Dalot on the edge of the area brings the ball down, looks to shoot. He shoots, but it goes nowhere. And then Mbeumo takes a shot. It lands to Mbeumo's feet. And yeah, we need someone to come up trumps here, guys. We need someone to step up here. But Forest controlling it, and Gibbs White has been really good for Forest so far. He's been, like I said to you before the game, in the build-up play, I said, look, Gibbs White is going to be the guy that we need to flipping monitor, the guy that we need to keep an eye on, because he makes them cook. He's the one that does everything for Forest. We know it. He's the flipping danger man. He's the one that everything goes through, and yet we fail to pick him up. We fail to pick him up, and Ahmad just gets pushed over by him, and that goal, just 2 headers as well, guys. 2 headers just shows that we're just weak in defensively when it comes to headers again. And yeah, Jim, I agree with you. We need flipping Harry Maguire on. I don't think, even I wouldn't have said that, but we're just not coping with this flipping Forest and the way they're playing. Dean, welcome to the channel. Hope you're doing well, mate. Can you please wear your Man United shirt backwards? Oh, yeah. Yeah, maybe. At this rate, yeah. Oh. Not looking good. Not looking good, guys. Not looking good. Again, Morello with a header. And again, it was an easy chance. Easy chance, guys. Easy chance. We're not doing well enough when it comes to these set pieces. Ahmad now on the ball. Miscontrolled it, but just about gets it back. Jim says, Forest couldn't win one ticket raffle and they're making them look good. Come on, United. Yeah, we are, man. We're making them look flipping brilliant. Especially in the midfield. They're just outdoing us now. Anyway, Mbeumo on the ball, looking for a forward run by Kuna. Kuna goes forward, falls down, but it's a goal kick. There's some talk of, there's 1 or 2 players saying it's pen, but it's not. It just looked too easy. Looked too easy, man. It looked too easy. Looks too easy, man. Not good. Don't know what to do, man. The game has turned completely, man, in the first 5 minutes of the game. And now Sean Dyche is shouting orders and he's telling his players to defend. And yeah, they've got a lead to protect now, and they're gonna make it hard work, man. They're gonna make it hard work for us. Forest on the attack. They get a free kick in the United half. Jesus down, clutching his right foot, saying that he's been injured. Yeah, man. Not good. Not good. I'm just hoping that we can get a goal back. We need a goal. We need a goal urgently. We can't let these guys just make us look crap, man. We've made them look good. We've made them look really good. And again now, another set piece, and they've got our weakness, guys. They've got our weakness. They know exactly what they're doing. They know that United at set pieces are struggling against them, and now they're putting the ball back in the area. Oh, that's a brilliant short pass. Another cross coming in, guys. Another cross comes in. This time Bruno Fernandes clears the lines. Another cross comes in again. They're just putting in as many crosses as possible now. Counter-attack, maybe. United now pushing forward with Kuna and Ahmad. Ahmad on the ball. Looking forward. Oh, he just gets crowded out by Forest players who just take him out. And the ball has to be played back to Casemiro now, looking to pass it to Mbeumo. Casemiro now. Oh, poor ball, mate. Poor ball. Ah. Come on. Casemiro now. Oh, that's brilliant. Yeah, through ball. Bruno Fernandes with a long shot. Oh, hits the post. Oh, and oh my God, what did he do there? It was just a weird shot by Bruno Fernandes. It just felt like he was just going nowhere. He hit it like at such a slow pace. And then it just, oh my God. Deitch is schooling Amorim at the moment. Yeah, he is. He is. Oh, God. Off the post, man. Off the post. Indeed. Oh, and then you just thought, oh, Casemiro's just gonna tap it in. And then Murillo comes out of nowhere. Oh. Guys, that was a chance, man. That was a chance. If we got that goal, we could have been cooking once again. But look, we got to carry on. We got to carry on. We got to carry on, man. Right, okay. Just yellow card for Ndoye, but look, guys, we're struggling right now to get some momentum in this. Yeah. Lenny, you're on the ball to Casemiro. Ahmad on the ball to Mbumo. Oh, man. God, guys. This is hard watch so far. Hard watch, man. I can't see United are now pushing forward, but we need to make some changes. We need someone in there. I'm just thinking what we could do. I'm just trying to work in my head. I'm trying to work out what we can do. But Forest so far just, yeah, holding on to the ball pretty well. Anyway, comes back now to Ahmad. Ahmad gets the ball, driving forward. Yeah, these guys, Forest, man, are flipping, just sliding in, just trying to get the ball back and just putting their bodies on the line to get the ball back. Crazy aggression they've shown. And I said it half time. I said, look, these guys, the Forest players have just, in midfield, they've just been really aggressive. Anderson, Yates, Gibbs, they've just been showing so much aggression. Oh, man. So Yates is saying, look, give him a yellow card. I think Casemiro's already on a yellow card, by the way. I think he is. Yeah, Jim, they're getting everyone behind, man. They're not gonna. It's not gonna be easy to break them down now. It's not gonna be easy. I said it early on in the first half. I said, look, United, they need to be the one. They need to be always ahead in this game, because the moment Forest go ahead, it's gonna be a struggle to break them down, because they're gonna play a different type of football. And yeah, you can see that now. They're staying behind. Mbumo tries to run onto a ball, but it goes out for a throw-in to Nottingham Forest. Yeah, man, this is not a good watch so far, guys. Not a good watch. I'm not enjoying this. I must admit. I mean, it's turned on its head. We had a decent first half. We came out 1-0 ahead, but in the first 5 minutes, Forest have hit us with 2 goals from crosses, one from a corner, one from a cross, both headers, both where I would argue, looking back at the replays, Ahmad was at fault for one of them, because Gibbs out pushed him, whatever he did. I mean, if you know that you're up against someone bigger than you, you just need to, I don't know, grab him. I don't know what else you do. What else would you do? Or you get someone else to come and help you. And then the second goal, Dallo fell asleep. Ball watching, and yeah, Nottingham Forest scored the second goal within, I think, a couple of minutes. They got the 2 goals. So yeah, and Forest right now, they're not sitting back, guys. They're not sitting back. Do not be under the impression that Forest are not coming out. Oh my God, Jesus gets up there, another header. but hits the cross, hits the post and goes out. Who was marking Jesus there? Was it Luke Shaw? They're just getting out muscled, guys. They're getting, yeah, Luke Shaw and Dalot both could not get high enough. And Hudson-Odoi crosses the ball in, goes to the back post, and guess who's up? This short striker in Jesus is up higher than Dalot, higher than Luke Shaw, and gets the header on. Despicable, guys. Despicable performance right now. We need to make some changes. We need to get on some defensive cover. I can't believe why Amorim hasn't done this so far. He needs to surely make some changes. Dalot on the ball here. Lost our heads for 2 minutes and paid for it for 2 goals and nearly got a third. Yeah, we did. United have now been slightly better. I'm not going to completely say, look, we've completely lost the plot. We have, since the 2 goals, United have hit the post with Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes crosses the ball in, but there's no one there. There's no one in the area. Nobody, apart from Šeško, who's nowhere near the ball. We need to be getting in the area. We need to be making them runs. We're not getting them runs from anybody going into the area. Kuna's playing far too deep for me now, especially when we need this goal. Nobody else bar Šeško is in the penalty area. What is going on? We need that overlap. We need either Dalot to be running in, or we need Ahmad on the other side, on the other side of on the right hand side. We're not getting that. We're not getting this. Come on. Come on. Right, okay. So Ahmad on the ball and Mbeumo. Come on. Come on, looking now, to make some changes, but Mbeumo is just not given any space, and then he has to go back to Lenny Yoro. Lenny Yoro now to Delict looking up and passes it to Luke Shaw on his left-hand side. Luke Shaw now passes it forward, but loses the ball. It goes to nobody but Anderson now on the ball, plays it forward to Hudson-Odoi, who's driving forward, takes a shot, and it gets... Oh, it goes wide, I think. It goes wide. Just wide, man, just wide. This is it. We're just too open in the middle. Oh my God, he was open. There was a massive gap between Lenny Yoro and Delict, and he just drove straight through the middle of it. And he had time. He had time to even go further. I mean, he just took his shot too early there. Anyway, here goes the substitutions. We've been saying it. Dogu has come on for Dalot. Dalot has come off the pitch. Get the hell off. Get the hell off, man. I do not understand how he starts every single time. How he starts. Šeško running around like a Duracell bunny. Got to focus. Yeah, oh my God, Jim. You took the words out of my mouth. I mean, Šeško is just, yeah, he's got no sense as to what he's meant to be doing on the pitch and which position. His positioning is awful. You know, striker, the top strikers, all the top strikers, they've got positioning sense. They know exactly where to be at the right time, move into the right spaces and do things exactly at the right time. And unfortunately, I know Šeško's young and I want him to improve, and I know he will improve, but right now he's just not got that movement in him. He's got his positioning is poor. His positioning is poor, and he's not in the right position at the right time. He does run around a lot. He looks like he's busy. He's busy doing nothing, though. Busy doing nothing. We need reinforcements, man. We need reinforcements. In January, I would like to go for United to go out there and sign another striker. And I said it even before, in the summer. I said, look, I would have liked United to go out there and sign someone like Mateta or someone like that, another backup striker who is Premier League proven, someone who's scoring some goals in the Premier League that we can have. And let Šeško come in slowly, bring him in slowly and help him develop. Right now, I think he's under too much pressure. When we do this to many players, we bring him in and we can't. It's another corner for Nottingham Forest, guys. We're 70 minutes into the game now. We've got 20 minutes left, or just under 20 minutes to make a goal, guys. We need to get an equaliser, not just. And yeah, Anderson now taking the mick. He's just walking slowly to the corner, and just to take the corner. He's taking it easy. doesn't really care. And he's getting ready to take the corner, man. This is where the problems lie. Corner comes in. This time cleared. Ahmad this time jumps up, but it hits his shoulder. But it gets cleared finally by Kuna. Kuna running onto the ball, but loses it. Fails to bring it under control. And Anderson plays it wide, but no one's there apart from Bruno Fernandes, who's playing it almost as a left back right now, to Casemiro. Casemiro lobs it to Lenny Euro. Lenny Euro looking forward now to play the ball. He plays it to Ahmad, and he gets taken off him. Oh my God! How did that get taken off him? And now United are in trouble. United with Hudson-Odoi on the ball, on the edge of the penalty area, just playing. They're toying with us right now. Anderson again. Anderson has been playing through. I mean, Anderson's been playing very good. Sesko will come good, but we haven't got the time to wait. He needs someone to share the responsibilities. Yeah, absolutely, Jim. Absolutely. I think, look, Sesko is young. He still needs time to adapt. We know that the Premier League is difficult. Oh, big chance for Nottingham Forest now, guys. Jesus on the ball. Oh, he couldn't turn. He couldn't turn. And Nottingham Forest are looking for a third goal. They are not happy with just 2-1 lead. They're trying to kill off the game at home. I mean, the Nottingham Forest fans will be overjoyed so far with what they're seeing. This is unexpected from Nottingham Forest. We all thought that Forest are going to play a defensive game, but they've come out and they're still not satisfied. They're not satisfied with this 2-1 lead. They're coming out to kill off the game. And even I'm shocked. Even I am shocked. I'm thinking United would have to now break down this Forest team, and they're going to stick to this 2-1 goal lead, but they're not. They're coming out trying to get a third goal. Shocking, guys. I mean, I don't know what to make of this. It's not what I was expecting. So, yeah, let's watch and see, man. Let's see what other substitutions are made by Rúben Amorim. Will he bring off Sesko? Will he bring on somebody else and keep Sesko on there? We do need goals. But I can't think of anybody else that he could bring off and take... we need a goal. Is he going to take Ahmad off? Because he's been doing that, but then we need a goal. So Ahmad is an attacking threat, surely. And Bumo just hasn't been given any space at all. Lenny Euro now driving forward. This time he passes it to Ahmad. Ahmad, who's on the edge of the area and just does not get any space. This Nottingham defence has played brilliantly, man. They've just flipping not given us any time on the ball. What they're doing is they're coming out, closing down Mbumo really quickly. And same thing with Ahmad. They're just not giving them time on the ball. They're not allowing them to even turn around, spin around and look towards goal. Now the Forest have sat back now in a shape, and they just every time United anyone's getting the ball, and Lenny has had to pass back to the goalkeeper because there's no options going forward. They're playing very tight on every single player of United. Kuna now looks for a long ball to Ahmad. Ahmad's got some space here on the right wing, but can he do something with it? Gibbs is trying to mark him out the game. Gets played to Kuna. Kuna shoots. Oh, it's Casemiro who shoots, actually. But, oh, Casemiro, come on. To Bruno Fernandes, who shoots, but just going nowhere. He's just shooting in hope that he can do something. Kuna wins it back now. Or is it Luke Shaw who wins it back to, and he plays it to Dogu. Dogu crosses it in, and it goes past Sesko. And this time Casemiro plays it back to Kuna. Kuna tries to take a shot on the edge of the area, but gets blocked by Nottingham Forest. And they go again. United on the ball again with Dogu now. Dogu crosses it in, and it goes straight to Sells, who collects it, and it is, Forest on the ball. Guys, not looking good so far. Not looking good. Yeah. Do you know what? Forest just have been so compact in their defence. They've just been so compact. They've not given any space away. There's no space for Sesko. And it's weird because they've left Sesko in the middle, and they're not seeing Sesko as a huge threat, and they're running out and getting the likes of Mbeumo and Ahmad. They're neutralising that threat. And they haven't got any threat coming from the left-hand side. Dalot wasn't a threat. Dogu isn't really a threat right now. And Kuna isn't playing in that left position as well. He's, like I said, dropping further back. So, yeah, we need to maybe shift things around. Get Kuna to push up a bit further and get... Yeah, oh, God, man, God. They're showing a replay of that chance by Jesus where at the back post, and yeah, he had a massive chance. Jim, you said Dogu need to put some venom into the shot. Yeah, he did, man. We need to kind of just get some aggression. We can still do this, guys. We can still do this. I'm still hopeful. I'm still thinking United have got enough on the pitch to cause this Forest team problems, and we know that this Forest team isn't full of confidence. So we know that we can. Just, if we can, start... Yates is coming off now, guys. Yates, the substitution who came on for Douglas Luiz, is coming off injured, and he's had a very good game. And we've got Mazraoui coming on, guys. Mazraoui coming on for Lenny Euro. So I wonder how they're going to line up here, because Mazraoui, is he going to play? I would have preferred him coming on, and yeah, maybe he's going to drive forward a little bit more, maybe. Yates came off, guys. So yeah, Nottingham Forest getting ready to bring on a replacement for him. And no, it's Jesus is coming off. Actually, Jesus is coming off, and yeah, he's walking off slowly. No rush in the Forest players now. They don't care. They just want to wind down the clock now. We've just got over 13 minutes of normal time to play, and I've Wanye is coming on. Wanye is coming on, and Gibbs White just giving him instructions. Right, we need to push up, man. The problem I see right now is that United are not pushing up as a team. They're just letting Sesko be up front on his own, and that's where the problem lies. But yeah, Forest are giving as good as they get. They're not allowing United to attack them as such. So Anderson on the ball now. He's been really good for Forest. He's been the orchestrator. He's been the guy who's done everything for him. Again, he's dropped back into the defence, and he's played a ball over the top now. Brilliant ball for Gibbs White, and Gibbs White, does he keep it in? He does, but he goes to Dogu, and Dogu passes it to Luke Shaw, who's back in his own half, and passes it to Senny Lemons. Senny Lemons to Casemiro now, who's still playing, who's still on the pitch. I would have liked seeing maybe someone who can drive forward with the ball, maybe Kobe Mainu coming on. But no substitutions made in the midfield. Mazraoui's been brought on for Lenny Euro, and Dalot's gone off, and Dogu's come on for him. Dogu now camped right on the edge of the pitch looking for the ball, but Kuna is playing in the centre mid position. Kuna's just too far back for me. Jim says Forest putting on another striker, and that's what you need. What you do when you're in front. Make sure you win. Wish we did that. Yeah, exactly, man. Exactly. We need to see Forest aren't playing a defensive game, guys. Do not. Like I said, do not be fooled by thinking that Forest are playing and sitting back. Forest are attacking as much as they are defending. Anyway, Mbeumo on the ball. Mazraoui now, who's pushed up further up on the pitch. Cross comes in, goes to no one, and Forest clear it, and Forest now pushing forward. Is this Anderson on the ball? Anderson, yeah, Anderson on the ball for Forest. Plays it back to the defence, and who plays it wide. And this guy has been a right pain in our backside, Savono. He's been brilliant for Forest as well. And yeah, Anderson now again. He's all over the bloody pitch, Anderson, man. He's putting a shift today. He's putting a shift. He's just instructing everybody to do what everyone's job is. He's shouting instructions, and he's on the ball again here. Takes out Bruno Fernandes this time. You know, he wasn't going to win the ball, but he takes him out. He knew what he was doing. Should have been a yellow card, but not a yellow card, and just walks off. And Bruno Fernandes now with a free kick, and United with a quick early free kick. Yeah, they've got to move the ball quicker. They've got about 10 minutes to change things here. Can they carry on? And Mbeumo now on the ball and gets taken. It's a corner kick. Anderson again, flipping Anderson. Where the hell has he popped up? And he's playing right back now. He was in the midfield a moment ago. This guy is flipping, played literally everywhere on the pitch. What a flipping what a performance. And I mean, if United are looking at this and thinking we need someone who can play this role and cover every strand of the grass on the pitch, man, he is the guy right now. Cross comes in, Dogu. Oh, that was a chance. Oh, it's a goal! Amandiano! Let's get in there. What a strike! What a strike! Get in there. This is what we're talking about. Brilliant goal on the edge of the area with his left foot. Scores a brilliant goal to make it 2-2 out of nothing, guys. Out of nothing. The cross came in. They cleared the lines. Ahmad just on the edge of the penalty area. Cross comes in from the corner, and it just comes in, gets headed back in by Casemiro. Then Ahmad. That's a brilliant goal. Brilliant goal. Absolutely. How many times has Ahmad come up with the goods when we needed him the most? That's a brilliant... Is it a volley or a half volley? I can't even tell. They're just showing the replay here. He gave the goalkeeper no chance. No chance. Get in there. Come on. Come on. We needed this. Come on. Now we need to come on. Drive forward. Come on. Come on. That's it. Come on, push forward, guys. Do not let this out. We need to push forward. We need to be aggressive. I mean, we've got plenty of attacking players on the pitch still, so we need to now just carry on, carry on. Rúben Amorim shouting instructions for Ahmad now, saying, look, what you need to do. And Forest just trying to slow things down again. They're proper dodgy, these guys. I mean, they've been playing the right dodgy game, these Forest players. They're just like proper trying to play mind games, trying to slow things down. There's been some checks being made. Yep, it's 2-2. There was some check going on, VAR check, some bloody check. Hate it when that happens, I'm telling you. I mean, it was a clear goal, man. There's nothing about it. There was nothing wrong with that. Anyway, 2-2, guys. It's official. 2-2 to United. Now equalising, but we've got just under 10 minutes of normal time, and then we've got injury time as well. So United need to push, man. We need to push. Forest are gonna do the same. I can't see them sitting back either. Anyway, Kuna on the ball. Kuna keeps it in, but it goes to Gibbs White, who plays it forward to Savona. Again, they've had some really good individual performances. But anyway, Casemiro on the ball now. Passes it to Sesko. Sesko to a dog. Why is he flipping passing it so awful, man? It was an awful pass, Sesko, man. Oh, man. What was he doing? It was just a simple layoff to Dogu, who was overlapping him. And he just simply misplaces it. There was no pressure on him either. Sesko, man, what are you doing? Anyway, ball goes to gets thrown in. Now Anderson on the ball, passes it forward. Gibbs White now pushing forward. Ndoye on the ball now, on the right wing, passes it into the middle. Gibbs White turns around. Oh, it's a shot from Williams, and it goes for a corner kick. I can see another goal. Hope it's for us. Yeah, I can't see this ending 2-2, guys. I can't see this ending 2-2. This is going to be a nail-bite finish. Whatever happens, this is going to be a very tense last 5-10 minutes or so, plus injury time. 5 minutes plus then injury time. But that was a very good move by Forest. Again, Gibbs White. And no one's picking him up. No one's picking him up. And he just turns Casemiro, tries to get a shot off, but it falls to Williams. And then we've got another injury now. This looks like Hudson-Odoi, who's picked up an injury. He's walking. We've got a yellow card from Mazraoui as well, by the way, for doing I don't know what. Hudson-Odoi hobbling, trying to walk and trying. Anyway, corner coming from Anderson now. Anderson ready to put in a corner kick, puts in a ball, and it gets cleared brilliantly there by Sesko, I think it was. Goes to the other side and it goes out for another corner. This is a stressful watch, guys. Stressful watch. I did not expect this to be a game, end-to-end game like this. I knew it's going to be a tricky game. I knew it's not going to be an easy game, but I did not expect it to be end-to-end football like this. And now Nottingham Forest with their 7th corner of the game, so they've had plenty of corners. Anderson again stepping over it, kicks it in with his right foot. That's a brilliant corner, and it goes to it's a goal kick. It's a goal kick. Woo! Whoa, guys, I don't know what to make of this game so far. It's crazy. It's been a crazy game. But United have come back. We've come into this game again. Come on, United need to push on. We can do this. We can do this. Come on. Luke Shaw on the ball to Casemiro in the middle of the pitch. These Forest players must be tired. So we need to make use of this now. And Bumo driving forward now. Plays it to Ahmad. Ahmad looks inside. Passes it to Kuna with a shot. Oh, it goes straight to the goalkeeper. It didn't make him work. Either way, he could have. And there wasn't enough pace on it. There was not enough power on that shot. Kuna should have made use of that a bit more. He was under pressure from the defenders. Gibbs White actually coming in on him and made him rush, but he should have made the keeper work harder there. Okay, let's go, guys. Let's go. Yeah, straight to the keeper, Jim. Straight to the keeper, that was. Let's go, guys. Come on. This is it. 10th times, guys. 10th time. And Mbumo to Dogu. Dogu looking forward, but passing it back to Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes to Mazraoui. Mazraoui now looking forward, looking to pass it. He passes it to Ahmad, who just takes the first time kick and tries to play it forward. Drops to Sesko, but Sesko doesn't really control it now. Nottingham Forest back on the ball, but Dogu does brilliant there. Brilliant tackle there. Brilliant, my son. Brilliant. Gets the ball off him and plays it to Kuna. Kuna, come on, Kuna, don't lose the ball. Come on. Is that foul? No, it's not. Referee says play on, but Man United hold on to the ball. United now pushing Forest right back, but Kuna, brilliant turn that by Kuna, holds on to the ball, driving forward, pass it to Sesko. Oh, is that a corner kick? Is that a corner kick? Come on, that's a corner kick, surely. Kuna pass it to Sesko, moves forward, but Sesko tries to like chip it over or do something of that kind. Does he? Morello comes in. He tries to cross it in, actually, but that was an obvious corner to me, but it's not given. Not given. Silly that. Right, okay, guys. So we've got a minute or two of the normal in time, and then we've got injury time. Nottingham Forest on the ball. It looks like he's going to go back to the keeper for Senny Lemons. No, it doesn't. It goes to Mazraoui. Mazraoui looking forward now. Oh, brilliant play. Oh, no, he loses it. Uh-oh. Okay, we're in trouble, guys. Hudson Odoi on a chance here. Takes a shot. Henderson takes a shot and it gets blocked. Oof. That was a risky play by Mazraoui. He took on one player, then he tried to take on another in Hudson-Odoi. But Hudson-Odoi, who looked like he was injured and out of the game so far, looked like he was hobbling. But Anderson takes a shot and it hits Luke Shaw and it goes out for a corner. But it looked like there was a Nottingham Forest player who was already offside, so that shouldn't have stand. Ndoi looked like he was offside. Anyway, cross a corner for Nottingham Forest, guys. Last minute of normal time. Nottingham Forest with a corner kick. The jam-packed penalty area of Anderson crosses it in. It gets cleared. Hudson-Odoi running back towards his goal, passes it back to Sells, his goalkeeper, who now is looking to... He kicks it straight back into the United penalty area, and Nottingham Forest get the ball. They keep it, and Odoi now on the ball. He crosses it in, it gets blocked. Nottingham Forest looking for a third goal here, guys. Nottingham Forest not sitting back. They're not happy with this draw. They want to go and get the win as well. Morello really high up on the pitch here to Anderson. Anderson, the main guy of this Nottingham Forest team, plays a silly ball, and it goes out to for a throw-in. 5 minutes extra time, guys. 5 minutes of injury time we've got. So can United do something in this 5 minutes? It looks like it's going to be hard work. Someone, it looks like, is getting ready to come on as well. Can't see who it is for Man United, but yeah, Anderson. Now United take a throwing, comes in, and it gets just kicked up in the air, and United really not doing much with it, and Mbeumo gets tackled, and it goes out for a throw-in. For Nottingham Forest. Well, it's Nottingham Forest actually that are making a change, not Man United. So yeah, Nottingham Forest clearly going to bring on somebody to kind of defend this lead, surely. Or maybe not. Maybe they'll bring on another attacker. The way Nottingham Forest have been surprising us so far. I mean, we all did not expect this from Sean Dyche. Anyway, ball goes back to Sells. Šeško chasing it down. Šeško now. Oh, that's Sells who clears the ball. Bit of an odd clearance, but it goes out for a throw-in for Man United in the United half. Mazraoui now looking to take the throw-in. Substitution is going to get made before then. So here we go. Who's coming off? Sangare is coming on, I think. And yeah, Hudson-Odoi, the guy who was saying who was picked up a bit of a knock and he was hobbling, has gone off. So they've forced to make this change. And Sangare comes on. He's a holding midfield type player, so he's going to come on and try and defend for Nottingham Forest now. Who's this? Kuna on the ball. Kuna looking up. Plays it to Mbeumo. Mbeumo through the legs of Nottingham Forest midfielder, and it goes to Bruno Fernandes, who plays it out to Dogu. Dogu on the left-hand side plays it back to Bruno Fernandes, who looks up, plays it to Casemiro. Casemiro shoots, and it goes... Oh, it's a deflection. It's a random deflection. It goes over the goal. Goalkeeper was sent on the other side. That could have gone anywhere. That could have gone into the nets as well. I thought for a moment there it might just fly into the goals. Another deflective goal, but it wasn't. It just, the keeper was fooled, gone the wrong way. Morello headers the ball. Yeah, it's just weird. He doesn't know what he's actually... He tries to go with the head, tries to go with his leg, and it, luckily for him, gets a deflection which goes over the goal. Okay, guys, so this is a corner kick to Man United. It's a short one for Bruno Fernandes. Amad Diallo, it's a corner kick. Oh, off the line. Is that off the line? That should have been a goal. Oh, my God, that's a crazy clearance. Oh, my word. Oh, my word. That was millimetres off the line. That should have been a goal. I thought maybe goal line technology might have given... Oh, it was Murillo again. This guy, Murillo, man, he's had an insane game today. With Ahmad, that was going in. That was going in, man. That was going in. Murillo, on the goal line, flipping, made that clearance. Oh, my God. Off the line, man. Off the line. That would have been a brilliant goal. Again, another one for Ahmad. A brace would have been brilliant. But anyway, United back on the attack. We've got about 2 minutes, guys, of injury time now. The clock has stopped ticking. We are in injury time. Second half, 2-2. United trying, pushing forward. Can they get a late winner? Casemiro plays a loose ball. And it goes to Forest, but it goes back to United. Mazraoui now on the ball, looking forward. Trying to play that ball forward, but plays an awful ball forward, and it goes out for a goal kick to Forest. Last minute of injury time, guys. It looks like it's going to be a 2-2 draw right now. It looks like Forest are going to hold United out here. I mean, they've come out second half, got them 2 goals. That stunned United. And United have done well to even come back into this game. And they've had some serious chances. But it's been an awful second half for United. And been disappointing. Been disappointing, guys. Come on. This is the final chance, maybe. Dogu, push him forward. There it is, guys. It's all over. It's all over. It's a 2-2 draw. And the winning streak of 4 wins comes to, 3 wins and a draw right now. We were hoping to get our 4th win. But it's been, gutted, man. Gutted, Jim. Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, I had high expectations coming into this game. I was hoping that United can kick on and do well. But has it been a poor performance by United, or has it been a really good performance by Nottingham Forest? I think it's a mixture of both. I think, look, we could have had a win and gone second in the table, but dropping points is not good. It's not good, and it could have been much worse. That's the only thing I can think of. I can only say, look, it could have been much worse. It could have been a loss. United have been poor defensively today. Midfield has been poor. We've been poor at controlling the game. We've struggled at doing that. I think no one player has had an absolute awful game. But the problems United have got are our wing backs in this formation. I keep saying it. If we want to play this system of Rúben Amorim, and Rúben Amorim, I believe, knows this. He knows that we need better wing backs. And when we're being pressed like Nottingham Forest have done, and Nottingham Forest have not come to defend. They did not come today to hold out. They came to do United over, and to some extent they have, but. Look, United defensively looked weak. They looked weak today, and Forest with 2 headers, with 2 set pieces essentially, getting those goals. They've just bullied the United defence, and United defensively, Len Euro should have done better maybe, but then it wasn't his fault. The 2 goals came to Ahmad, who was marking Gibbs White, and that's just a complete mismatch there. Ahmad shouldn't be marking him. Jim says we were undone in 2 minutes. Yeah, in that 2 minutes in the first half, we got shell shocked. But this is it. You can't start a second half not live to the danger. And I said immediately, as soon as the kickoff happened, I said, look, we need to be alive to this. We need to be alive to the danger. And Nottingham Forest are going to come out and try and get that equaliser. We need to see out that. We need to see out. I mean, the first 5 to 10 minutes of the second half, if you could see that out and then, go again, that was the important thing. But we didn't. We didn't see that out. We didn't see the danger of coming out in the second half and being half asleep. And then Dalot was half asleep, but Dalot's been half asleep most of the game. I always criticise him, and the reason why I criticise him because I just feel like he doesn't give as much. And Dogu coming on in that last 15 minutes or so was so much better going forward and defensively, and this is why I do not understand why he has this. That's my issue. My issue's always been has always been in Dalot, man, not playing well enough. But I'm disappointed, guys. I'm disappointed. I'm gutted in this performance. I would have thought United are going to kick on. United are turning up to a team that I've had the 3rd manager this season. They're struggling, and there's always the danger of the bounce back with the new manager. And this was Dyche's first game at home, and there was that danger that they're going to bounce back and they're going to play better football, and they did, to be fair, play really good football. For me, the man of the match is a Forest player, and it's Anderson, the young lad that United have been looking at to sign. And I'm not saying that just because United have been looking to sign him. I'm not being biased here. I'm not looking at it and thinking, Anderson because United are looking to sign him. But he was very, very impressive. Very impressive. In fact, so much so that he's a serious contention for me in the January transfer window. I think United need to go and sign someone like that. He was bossing the game from the back. He was aggressive. He didn't let Casemiro or Bruno Fernandes do anything in the midfield. Neither did he let Kuna do anything. So he essentially took out our three key players in this game today. And not only that, he was already coming back, and defensively he was really good as well. So that's it, guys. That is it. It's ended 2-2. It's ended 2-2 in a game that has been somewhat disappointing. United really not playing good football, but they still came up with an equaliser through Ahmad. Can we be really disappointed? I think, look, with that performance, I think I don't think we deserved a win. You know, we didn't play well enough. We simply didn't play well enough. And even getting a draw away from home, I think that was the best we could have done today. Ahmad coming and getting that equaliser. Am I disappointed? Yes, I am, because we were on a winning streak and we could have gone second in the Premier League. And that would have been brilliant. And we could have started really looking ahead. But maybe this is something that's brought us back down to earth. We need to start thinking maybe, United Strand is going to look like a Yeti. We're never going to win 5 in a trot. Yeah, man. Oh, Jim, you made me laugh. You know what? He is gonna. Do you know what? I was talking to somebody else, and I was saying this guy was brave. He was brave to even come out with and say, like, 5 games, maybe 3, but 5 games on a trot. I mean, he needs to work out a way to keep his hair under control, because he's got a long way to go, man. He's got a long way to go, because 5 games winning streak is looking very difficult, especially in this current Premier League, because there's no weak team. There are no easy run-ins. Every single run-in is hard. Every game you look at is not easy. There's nothing on paper what you look at and say it was better than to lose. Yeah, absolutely, man. We've got to look at the positives. We can't end the stream on a negative, and the positive is that we could have quite easily lost today's game. If it wasn't for Ahmad, we could have quite easily lost. But then again, we could have quite easily won that goal line clearance right in the last few minutes of injury time. Again, these are the thin lines between success and failure, and we could have won as well. So let's take the positives out. We came back into this game. We could have dropped our heads and thought, right, okay, we're going to lose this one. We've lost against Forest, but we didn't. We kept our heads up in a performance that wasn't really good. We kept our heads up. So yeah, that's it, guys, for today's stream. Jim, everybody else who's commented, thank you for joining us. Everyone watching, thank you for joining us. Look, yeah, it's one of those things. It is one of those things. We've got to keep on going, got to keep on fighting. We haven't lost today, and maybe the old United, maybe we would have dropped our heads, and maybe we would have struggled, and maybe we wouldn't have come back. So positives. Let's just take out positives. It was an away win, and we all expected a bounce back. We all expected a bounce back from this United team. But anyway, guys, thank you very much. Hope you've enjoyed today's game, and thank you for joining us for watch along. And I hope we can see some good football next game, and we can watch some football. At least we can go and watch some more football this weekend. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you. Goodbye.